Hey now, it's your girl Suge, and I'm calling in or videoing in, excuse me, to talk about this video I saw of Tristan's, but I had seen it earlier on Facebook where a little boy had committed suicide inside Stillwater Junior High School. If you don't know, I'm an alumni of Oklahoma State University, and I lived in Stillwater for 6 years, and honestly, that's a very Christian Bible Belt type of area over there in Stillwater, actually, Tristan. And I even saw reports where there was a prayer group meeting outside by the flagpole when they heard the little boy shoot the gun or kill himself. First of all, let me say that I was sickened by this because, like Tristan said, to be 13 years old and not have any good outlook on life, anything to look forward to, that's very sad. That's very sad, and there's responsibility on some people who are still here for him feeling like that. I feel like I need to pop off at the mouth about this because this little boy was so helpless. Nobody saw nothing. That's what they're saying. Ann Kane, who is the superintendent of the schools, is saying, he didn't have any records of bullying. There was no records of that. No one saw it coming. They don't understand. And, I almost can't believe that. I almost can't believe that. If you are a little kid, I refuse to believe that your parents didn't see you like declining, that no teacher cared enough about you. Stillwater Junior High School is small. Across the three grades, there's like 700 kids. That's to me that's crazy. Maybe I've been in these metros too much where there's more kids than that in the junior highs. I don't know, but I just feel like somebody is not saying something for fear of reprisal or out of guilt and shame. I don't know what it is. But a 13-year-old should still be under their parents' care to the degree that something like that would be noticeable. But I am not condemning anyone. I do hope that he knew. I hope that even Christians mess up. Christians get the wrong idea. Christians feel hopeless. Christians get depressed. I hope he did know God. Because all of us know God. All of us who say we know God, that don't mean we don't do any wrong. And I just hope that he knew God and that God was his personal savior, whether he was able to connect with him enough obviously he wasn't able to connect enough. I just hope that he'll be going home with the Father. I do want to talk about this bullying stuff real quick. For a long time, up until last week, I was like, man, bullying, like, I'm so sick of this. First, all the gays want all the attention. Now the kids hollering they can't do nothing, or, that they're having all these emotional distresses and stuff like that, and everybody bullying them. Because I grew up being bullied. I was bullied from, 3rd grade to 12th grade. I mean, people sending messages through beepers, through the phone, up in my face, through the buses. They gonna bust me in my head. They gonna cut my hair off. They gonna kill me. I better stop messing with a man. This is gonna happen. I have never went a year in school in my life without somebody hunting me down. And I never at one point wanted to kill myself. But last week, there was an incident with my cousin here in Georgia where it happened last week, but for several weeks before last week, there had been a little girl bothering my cousin, bullying her, telling her how she gonna kill her and all this stuff like that behind my cousin being friends with the little bully girl's girlfriend. And, it had popped off where there was a bunch of mess going on back and forth. My aunt went up there and asked them, straight up. She was like, listen, this is what's going on with my daughter in y'all school. I need y'all to look into this, help her, whatever. Well, it went unheard. Nobody did. I mean, they heard it, but they didn't do anything. And so it went on and went on and it went on and it went on. And finally, a teacher saw the girl bullying my cousin, and which was last Thursday, and told the principal, and the principal called the girls inside the office. Well, once they got in the office, the bully girl said, per my cousin, was just popping her mouth and lying on my cousin and stuff like that. So my cousin told the principal, can you please allow me 5 minutes to go outside right here in front of the door and get myself together, because I'm feeling my temperature rise, and I feel like I'm gonna go off. Now, the principal told her no, and I kind of feel that too, because I'd have been like, girl, sit your butt down. Nobody's scared of your temperature and da-da-da-da. But my cousin then pleaded again and said, man, for real, seriously, you know what I'm saying? Can you let me out of here? And the principal got up and blocked the door. And like, I guess when the principal blocked the door, the bully girl thought she could keep talking, and she kept popping off at the mouth. And my cousin just came with that 1-2 checker, baby, let me know what song, busted in the head a couple times, took the phone, gapped it in her mouth a couple, 4 or 5 times, and then started spitting on her. But see, this is what happens when kids go unheard, okay? My cousin just felt like her back was against the wall. She just felt like, okay, you been bothering me. Now you standing here lying. This man seems like he's against me. He ain't did nothing until a teacher came and said something. I'm gonna just have to take you out myself. But see, at any point, see, the girl's teeth probably jacked up. I don't know all the story yet. But see, it's not a suicide in this situation, but the other girl's tooth teeth is hanging by a string. She snagged a tooth in the mouth. I know that any one of them hits could have hit that temple and killed the girl at any time. You know what I'm saying? And now they got my cousin on charges, about to go to jail, and on a 10-day suspension while the charges are getting pressed, and then they doing the bail and the bond and all this stuff. When her mom asked for help weeks ago, and then she asked for help at the scene of the crime. And I'm just saying, what is going on in these schools? I mean, I know that there's greater number of discipline issues going on in school. It's a lot of stuff going on as far as, you know, this social media, keeping up a whole bunch of mess. See, that's another thing I didn't understand about this bullying thing. My aunt told me, she said, listen, it ain't no longer the bus who knows you got jacked up or that you getting punked. It ain't no longer that the 30 kids in the class know that you got punked. It ain't just between you, your sister, and her sister no more. This is for the world to see that you done got punked, you done got clown, you getting bullied, you ain't nothing, you gay, you a this, that, and that, you a bull dyke, whatever. The world sees it now. And you imagine you being 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, because my cousin's 17, about to graduate from high school and go to college, and have to deal with that. And that just put a light bulb above my head. We really need to see, for one, that we need to put a cap on all this social media that these kids are getting on and stuff like that. For two, we have to learn to listen to our kids, and that's administrators too, because y'all are with the kids 24/7 during the day, during the prime hours of the day where all the interaction and stuff like that is going on. I just feel like somebody had to help that little boy. Could have helped that little boy. Somebody had to have seen a change in him. I'm sad that he killed himself. That's really, really sad that he killed himself. He felt like that's the only way he had out, was to kill himself. And that now his family and his parents are without him. And I just hope that any other child thinking about that, who's heard this story, or that this story gets around, understands that that's not the end way that they have to go. As far as the prayer in school, I'm all for that. I'm all for prayer all day, every day, till the cows come home. I just feel like everyone who is against the church, again, is something like, you worried about the hypocrisy of others in the church. It's hypocrisy in folks who ain't even in the church. Oh, how you gonna be this but you this? How you gonna be this? I got mad. I got fed up with my pastor. Okay, but I didn't quit the church. I quit his church. Like, I was like, oh yeah, well, I'm going over here. You don't just denounce the church because of what people do. Everywhere you go is going to be some ratchet people. You go to Girl Scouts of America, it's going to be some ratchet people. You go to Zenos and Kudos, it's going to be some ratchet people stealing the money and buying Cadillacs. You go to, like, Walmart, it's going to be some ratchet people. You see ratchet people in Walmart all the time. It's going to be some ratchet people who are doing the administration of the institution, and it's going to be people who are just within the institution itself with no title. So for you to be saying, for people out here to be saying, well, we need the churches too, this and that, and we don't need to have any religious based type of order in the church. I hope y'all starting to see what's going. I mean, in the school, I hope y'all starting to see what's going on now as a result of that. And I just pray tonight that little boy's mother is comforted, and I pray to God that his soul is with Jesus. All right, then I'm getting out of here.